This is the book of Psalm, chapter 11, verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Psalm, chapter 11, verse 5 through 6, is that I came across this article just now where reports are coming in that firefighters are fighting wildfires on both sides of these United States, meaning both sides of the U.S. coast, the West Coast and the East Coast, okay? And so this goes to show you that the Lord is judging this place, and this is a foreshadowing of what's to come. And when I say what's to come, I'm talking about the nuclear destruction, all right? Fire, okay, is going to rip throughout all of America, Babylon the Great. That's what the Bible says, okay? The day shall come that shall burn as an oven. You know what? Let me get that. Let me go back to the basics. The basics is the key to keep you, all right, rooted in this truth and fearing the Lord. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Right. All right. It's talking about the nuclear destruction, the fire. All right. That's why the heading is so fitting. Final admonition. What does admonition mean? What does the word admonition mean? Let's see if it allows me to pull it up. It should mean warning. All right. We're going to copy this real quickly. Let's just copy it. Open up another tab. Right? Admonition, definition, okay, an active action of admonishing, authoritative counsel, or warning. There we go. Warning, okay? Reprimand, rebuke, exactly. So, hey, that's why the Lord set up the prophets to warn our people of the coming destruction. And when you see wildfires like this, okay, this is a foreshadowing of what's to come. And this is the Lord judging, okay, these people because they're full of violence, all right? And the Lord can't stand them. That's why he said, what did he say again? Psalm chapter 11, verse 5. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Right. Babylon the Great is full of violence, all right? Just like in the days of Noah, it was full of violence. Let me get that scripture, okay? That's why the Lord flooded, all right, the earth the first time, okay? Because it was full of violence. But this time, he's going to bring fire, but mainly to America, Babylon the Great, because the whole earth is not going to be destroyed. It's just America is going to be wiped out from sea to shining sea. So Genesis chapter 6, verse 11. All right, because the Lord can't stand America. The Lord hates America. His soul hateth America, okay? That's why it says, all right, Psalm chapter 11, verse 5, one more time. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Okay? What does it say in the NLT version? The Lord examined both the righteous and the wicked. He hates those who love violence. There you go. You can't. Hey, man. That's why the Lord is going, okay, drop this place. Okay? But let's go to what the Lord did the first time. All right? Because he says he hates violence. All right? His soul hated violence, right? So what did he do the first time? During, all right, when Noah, Shem, and Ham, and Japheth were on the scene, all right, with their wives. Genesis 6, verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence, right? When you go into the word violence in the Hebrew, okay, it's Hamas, all right? And it means violence, wrong, cruelty, injustice. You see? Violence, wrong, cruelty, injustice. Okay? Slakia. So that's what goes on in America. Nothing but violence, cruelty, and injustice, especially towards the children of Israel. Okay? And that's why the Lord is jacking this place up. All right? How do you explain this? All right? You mad scientists and you military, all right, intelligence agency. How do you explain wildfires on both sides of the coast? All right? How do you explain that? All right? How do you explain this? All right? You can't. All right? But we hear the prophets, we can explain it because it's the will of the Lord. He's doing this to bring judgment. So let's go back. Let's finish 12. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Right. And that's what's going on to this very day. Nothing new under the sun. And that's why the Lord is going to judge this place. Okay? With sword, famine, pestilence, fire, and then America with the nuclear destruction. Fire and brimstone. So let's read this article. It says, fire crews battled small wildfires across the northeast U.S. on Monday, including a blaze in New York and New Jersey that killed a park's employee over the weekend and postponed Veterans Day plans. Right, so the Lord disrupted all their celebration. Now I looked up the location of where these fires are, where the dangers of these fires can hit. And I was very surprised because, I'm from New York originally, and I used to live in, Brooklyn and Sullivan County and Rockland County. And look, they have danger, okay, a potential chance of getting hit with wildfire. Okay, all these in the red are the areas of where the extreme danger of the wildfires could hit. So this goes to show you, man, the Lord not playing, man. All right? That's why you got to seek the Lord. Okay? Because he's judging. All right? Let's go to the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 30, the day of the Lord. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire. Right, this is a wonder in the earth that the Lord is showing. Fires on both sides of the United States coastline, the East Coast and the West Coast. That's a wonder. And pillars of smoke. 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood. Right, you got these different blood moons. Okay, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Right. All right, this should move you with fear, because this is, when you see this, this is the sign that the Lord's about to make his imminent return. All waiting on is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, okay, which is coming. Watch that financial system. A lot of things are about to change, okay? That's why they keep, okay, all over the news media. Now it's Bitcoin and all these crypto advertisements, all right, because the financial system is about to change, okay? So because it's leading to that chip, which proves we're almost out of here, and which proves Yahweh Shai is coming. That's the point. 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord, the name of the Lord. So you got to know the name. You got to know the Son's name and the Father's name. That's why it says in Proverbs 30 and 4, just going back to the milk scriptures. All right. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou can tell? Right, you got to know the Father's name, which is Yahweh, all right? And you got to know the Son's name, which is Yahweh Shai. That's why we say all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, all right? Yahweh coming in the name of his son Yahweh Shai, all right? 5, every word of the Most High power, all right, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him, right? So when we see these articles, we already know this is judgment from the Lord, all right? And this is foreshadowing of what's to come, okay? Let's continue reading. All right. Well, hold on. Before I go into, let me finish off on this, because you got to know the name. You got to know the name. That's very important for salvation. All right. In fact, the brothers in my camp of Great Millstone, Miami, on Saturday on the highways and byways in our camp lesson, we just went into why you need to know the name. All right, we brought out all types of scriptures why you have to know the name, why you got to call upon the name continually, why you got to pray to the name continually. Okay, and you have to know his Hebrew name. If you're calling on Jesus or God, you're not going to make it. For in Mount Zion, Jerusalem shall be deliverance. Right. So who's going to be delivered? The elect of the nation of Israel, as the Lord Yahweh has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. Ooh, so it's the elect that's going to be delivered, the remnant. All right, so let's get into this article a little bit more, because it's something that stood out to me. It says the fire is one of several burning on the East Coast amid a lack of much rainfall. Now, wow, rainfall since September. This is judgment, all right, because between September, October, again, I'm from New York, it always rained on those months. It always rained. That's when it was the rain. It always rained on those months. Okay? Always rained. And now look, they weren't getting no rain, and they got a drought, and that's a judgment. Jeremiah 50, chapter 50, verse 38. A drought is upon her waters, right? The waters is representing Babylon the Great, all right? The whore that sits upon many waters, okay? And a drought is upon her waters, right? America's water supply. And they shall be dried up, right? The Lord isn't bringing the rain anymore, okay? For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols, right? Okay? And that's the reason why the Lord is bringing the drought, all right? He's bringing the wildfires, all right? And also foreshadowing of what's to come, the destruction. That's why I brought out Psalm chapter 11, verse 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup, right? The destruction, okay? Because of all the idol worshiping that goes down here. When you go to, I just typed in, I mean, this AI overview really is a body shot to you plantation Christians, and a body shot to all you, you false prophets out there. I mean, this AI overview really is making their own tongue fall upon themselves. I just typed in how many different religions are United States, and this is the key part right here. The United States has many different religions, different idols, including Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism. If you notice, the bulk of the snakes in America, and I'm calling them snakes for a reason, because they don't follow the Bible, all right? Because they allow LGBTQT lifestyle to run rampant through this country. So that's how you know they don't follow the Bible. But they claim to be a plantation Christian, all right? That's what these jokers in Babylon the Great. 230 million people identify as being a plantation Christian. If you could see, okay, what I'm doing, I'm putting quote unquote quotation marks, all right? Because it's bullshit. These are Satanists, all right? Coming off as some holier than thou snakes, okay? They are snakes, deceivers, man. So I call them snakes. Judaism, okay? These are the JJs, all right? And that goes to show you they can't be the chosen people, because the scriptures say the Israelites will be as the sand of the sea. This is not the sand of the sea, okay? Then you got Buddhism, you got Islam, Hinduism. The point is, there's multiple different, okay, idols in this land. That's why the Lord is putting a drought here. And then ultimately, he's going to destroy it off the face of the earth, okay? Okay, Malachi 4:1, all right? The day shall come that shall burn as an oven. Right? Let's read it. Where is it at? Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Exactly. You see that? Final admonition. Final warning. Okay? 2, but unto you that fear the name, fear my name. Up, there goes the name again. There goes the name again. So you have to know the name. You got to fear the name. And people don't fear Jesus. No, they don't. Shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healings in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as a calves of stall. Right. Talking about the deliverance. All right. The Lord's going to deliver his elect that fear his name, that call upon his name. All right. So yeah, last one. Two more and I'll close out. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right. Who created the spirits for vengeance? All right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay. And who are these spirits? Okay. These are the angels, because in fact, Psalm 104 verse 4, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers of flaming fire. Right. So who lit up this place with fire? All right. The glory goes to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but the ones that are doing it are the angels under the commandment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay? The Lord, that's the thing. There's order. The angels are following orders. All right? Just like a general, all right, gives orders to his soldiers to follow, same thing. All right? So let's go back. So now we know who these spirits are. The angels. All right? And they were created for what? To do the Lord's vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right? The angels are delighted to do it. All right? They be like saying, pick me, I'll do it. I'll wipe out a whole town. Okay? What do you want? You know what? You want me to hit it with a hurricane? I'll hit it with a hurricane. Or you want me to put the spirit on these Edomites to use the harp to hit this particular area with a hurricane? Okay. I'll put a heavy spirit on this Edomite, all right, to ignite that harp technology to wipe out a particular town. Because at the end of the day, the judgment comes from the Lord. And the angels are just doing his bidding. And the angels work on the minds, okay, of the people, all right, to fulfill the Lord's will. 29. That's why this whole notion of free will, that's a BS statement, all right? That's a prideful statement. 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. There you go. So you got fire on both sides of the United States, on the west coast and the east coast. 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and swords, punishing the wicked to destruction. Right, and that's what it is, to judge the wicked again. All right, all this is to judge wicked people. The Lord ain't all right, okay with all right people, as my brother Ramak would say. 31, they shall rejoice in his commandment. Right, the angels are rejoicing in his commandment. You know what? Let me bring it out just to prove that the angels are rejoicing in his commandment. Psalm 103, around the 20th verse. Behold, bless the Lord, Yahweh. Notice you see, again, the name, the Lord, right? And you go into the Hebrew word, it's Yahweh. That's why you got to know the name. Ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his words. That do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. 21. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure. You see? That do his pleasure. Okay? 22. Bless the Lord, all his works in place of his dominion. Bless the Lord Yahweh, all my soul. Right. So the angels are happy to do the Lord's pleasure. Okay? Hearkening unto the voice of his word, which we hear the prophets, all right, keep telling our people, you need to be in that spirit to hearken unto the voice of the word of the Lord. You need to repent, okay, and get ready for the imminent return of Yahweh Shai. Again, this is new. This is new. I've never, okay, I'm from this area. I've never seen, okay, reports of imminent danger from wildfires all throughout this area. I'm from this area. So I'm letting you know personally that this is something new, okay? Me being on this earth 38 years, man. I've never seen something like this. All right? Last one. Wait, no, did I finish this? Yep. 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right. Again, going right back to Psalm 103 And 20, bless the Lord, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. That's plain. They do not question the Lord. They don't say, well, in this area, there's some all right people over here. All right. I just saw one of them give $5 to a homeless man. Wrong. That's not how you get protected from the Lord. All right. The wicked give money to homeless people. Okay. So that is a bullshit cop-out. All right. Charity organizations. Oh, well, what about all these charity organizations? Wrong. All right. That's a wrong thought process. You got to be serving the Lord in sincerity and in truth. All right. The Lord doesn't give a damn about these soup kitchens. Last one, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Right, and this is a good example why you shouldn't tarry to turn back to the Lord. All right, he's judging. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, and these proud-ass Americans dwelling here, they think they're secure. They got their little Trumpy back, even though Trump's hiring the fucking Zionist Goomba squad. Lord willing, I do a lesson on that. Woo, man. When you see who Trump's putting in his cabinet, he's basically saying, for Israel first, the JJs first, fuck you Americans. Oh, man, anyway, oh, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do a lesson on that so I can laugh at you dumbass Americans that voted for Trump, all right? You thought we were going to get on your dumbasses? Yeah, we couldn't stand our people voting for Kamala because that was fucking retarded. But we can't stand any of our people getting involved in this political process. And me personally, I love to mock your political process to you Edomites. I love to mock and make fun of your little bullshit democracy or your little fucking gay-ass republic. Okay? Your faggot-ass republic. The Lord's going to destroy your little fucking faggot-ass republic. Okay? Or your faggot-ass democracy. Whatever choice of word you want to choose for today on your stupid news media. Anyway, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right? Because all these clowns thinking they secured. You're not, man. The Lord got something for that ass. And guess what? He's showing out. Look at this. How do you explain this? Anyway, with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Mukah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying, pray without ceasing, pray for each other, pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. The Lord is turning up. All right. Hey, he's showing what he's about to do, foreshadowing of what's to come. So, hey, lock in. Let's keep going. To the few that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, to cover Shalom.